Hello everyone, this is OMG Captain Raven and I'm bringing you a very special video today. Of course all my videos are special, but this one is especially special because I'm showing you Wing Commander, the game. No number behind it. It's Wing Commander 1, the very first. In case you really don't like space games, you can still watch this video and try to count all the pixels on the screen, because this game is so old that it is actually possible to count all the pixels on the screen. But let's head right into it, because there's not much of a menu thing going on in this game. Instead, you can only start a new campaign, continue the old campaign, or start the secret missions, which no doubt will be hard as bollocks, and I'm not going to play those. We're starting the very first mission in the campaign, and this is actually my goal for this video, to finish the first mission. There will be a talk before the mission, so a lot of introduction and all of this, and I think this is done in a very cool way in this very old game. And I can certainly see why it was the hotness back in the day. I'm not quite sure from when this game or when it was released, but it has to be around, I don't know, beginning of the 90s, 1990s, something like that. I have no idea. It is, I guess Doom must have been already out, because this game Wing Commander looks a bit like Doom in space, but then again it doesn't. But, well, you'll see. Let's start the campaign, right? Start the Vega campaign. I hope that the sound... Oh, okay. The sound is probably alright. Yes, and that was my first reaction as well when I started the game. I don't really know what's happening here, but I'm pretty sure this is standard for the game, that you're sitting not in a actual spaceship in this moment, but if you look around the edge of the screen, you're sitting in front of a simulator trying to simulate flying a real spaceship, and you're just exploding in the first second you're starting the game. And I've started this game several times, and I have seen that there's a counter on the screen which counts down very quickly, so I guess for some reason it is whoever made this game actually made it this way. For whatever reason, I have no idea. But whatever. The game wants to know our last name, but what should our last name be? You all know it. It's Picard. Of course, because I have no fantasy of myself whatsoever about names. The call sign, you all know it, it is OMG Raven, because Captain Raven is probably too long for this. No, OMG looks silly, just, we're called Raven as a call sign. That sounds cool. I really hope there's not a person called Raven in this game already. Just before we're getting into the heat of things, I have played a bit of the later Wing Commander games. I think I've played Wing Commander 3 a bit, and 4 as a kid. Those were the ones with the really impressive, for that time, really impressive full motion videos with real actors. It actually, part 3 had Mark Hamill. You all know him as Luke Skywalker from the Star Wars series, of course. Mark Hamill had a role in Wing Commander 3, and I think in Wing Commander 4, which was so awesome, but as a kid I really didn't understand how to fly the spaceship, and I was so shit at the game itself, but I didn't care. I wanted to see all the spaceships and the actors playing out. But this game has none of that. Instead, this game has beautiful pixels, so let's head on. You can see our score is really not... I have no idea how we reached 58,250. Or maybe the game just starts out after we started the training, and the game starts just at the moment we're stopping the training. I have no idea. You know what? I don't care anymore. So here we are at the bar. Of course, every cool spaceship, carrier spaceship, has a bar, and you can actually talk with the people here. So this is almost like a LucasArts adventure type of game. So let's talk to this guy. You must be Raven. I'm Shotglass. Welcome aboard to Claw. Used to be a pilot myself, till the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew with most every pilot on the claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old Shotglass is the guy to ask. A little bit of voice acting going on there. Very terrible. He had something else to say, but, well, whatever. I have to admit, I bought these games. I bought Wing Commander 1 and 2, they come in a bundle, and Wing Commander 3 off of GOG.com. I'm linking the games in the video if you want to get them as well. But they're not discounted anymore. I got them for really, really cheap yesterday, and I had never played Wing Commander 1 or 2, so I wanted to try them. And I haven't seen much of the game. I've seen this scene before, and I tried the first mission, but I never actually finished the first mission. I'm really impressed about how the game handles the atmosphere and immersion of this. I mean, you see that it's old, but you can ask the barkeeper on how your wingmen fly, and probably, actually, if you get a specific wingman in the game, they fly just the way that other people describe to you how they fly. So each pilot, each wingman has a certain personality, and that shows. For example, if we talk to Paladin, the blonde guy over here. Oh, laddie, take a seat and tilt the glass with old Paladin. I recall once when I was just a lieutenant like yourself there. We were flying patrol or Accord, the fourth planet in the Alliance system. These Fokilrati Softic came zooming in with the sun at the backs. What is the point, monsieur? There is one, we? Oh god, that was very... that was so terrible. I was leading up to it, lass. Oh god, I skipped it. It's got something to do with the way your engines and ducts are arranged. Actually, I just skipped the most important part, yeah, so... yeah, I messed it up royally, didn't I? I'm not going to talk to Paladin again because I can never look him in the eye again. What Paladin says, the part that I skipped, was the most important part. That the specific Kilrathi ships, Kilrathi are the enemies in the game, the specific type of ship will always turn to the left if you chase them because of the way that their engines are handled, just as Paladin told us. And I haven't yet I couldn't yet see if this is actually true, but I guess it is true, and I think this is a very cool thing in this game that I've never seen in any game before, that people tell you, listen, these ships always fly to the left because the way of their engines and all of this, and it actually happens in the game, so you can use this information that the people give to you. It's not just making up the story and immersion of the game, but it also, in a way, gives you gameplay tips. Yeah, after royally fucking up this voice acting session, we're not going to fly a training mission because that would just cost us time. We'll enter the barracks, and of course in every good barracks you have the lockers with the scantily clad women on them. Can return to the bar, but we're not doing that. The thing you can click is, I think this is very nice too. These are actually your save states. So you click on the bunk beds to save your campaign. We're actually gonna save this. We're gonna override Private Raven. Yes, we're gonna do that. We'll just call it Private Raven again. And now we're sleeping in this bed. So if you click on an empty bed and save your campaign in this slot, a person will be there and be sleeping there. Yeah, what else can we click? Exit to DOS. Unfortunately, my PC doesn't run on DOS. This game is running in DOSBox, and I'm also recording this with the Open Broadcaster software instead of Fraps, because Fraps doesn't work apparently with DOSBox. So just a random fact of information there. I'm gonna go to the mission hangar and looking forward to more terrible voice acting. We've got a... oh god. The Tiger's Claw dropped from jump space 7 hours ago at 0600. Blue's Devil Squadron had first patrol. You Killer Bees have done the first next shift. You rookies will be flying with experienced pilots on your first missions. He doesn't lose any time. I want the rookies to fly as wing leaders. You vets keep an eye on kids out there. Alright? Alright. Here are the assignments. Raven, you're leading Alpha Wing. This is cool. I'm a newbie and I'm leading an entire wing, but okay. Spirit will fly on your wing. She's quiet, but she knows the ropes. Also, she's kind of beautiful, being made up of pixels and all of that. You're the wing leader, but if Spirit talks, you be sure and listen. Got it? See, this is how gender roles are properly done. So if the woman speaks, shut up and listen. Dude. Computer display alpha. You'll check 3 possible jump points at about 20,000 clicks out. How long is a click anyway? But never mind. There are asteroids near nav points 2 and 3, so stay on course. Any questions? Yeah, why are you talking so quickly? I cannot voice act you so quickly. Yes, Commander, what are we to do if we encounter the enemy? She has a very male-sounding voice, and I'm just making this up as I go along. Engage if the odds look good. Let Raven make the call. Next is Beta Wing. Your thoughts wander as the Commander makes... Oh god, this is going... remember, there's no train sim. If you see the enemy, he'll be out to kill you. And now he's taking his time again. Be sure you do it to him. Squadron dismissed. Go and kill some aliens. Oh god. I don't remember this being so all over the place speed-wise, but whatever. Just take a couple of seconds and listen to the music. This is really cool again. It's really pumping you up, and here we are in the game. Oh my god, we're sitting in a spaceship and we're flying in space. 3-dimensional shenanigans and pixels, and the actual thing that I don't know what to call it, the cockpit is really not that large, so you can see, if you take into account how much you can see on the screen here, the actual part of the screen where you can see the space isn't really that large. I guess this is very much a technological thing from the olden times where PCs were not as powerful. Actually, I don't know all the controls of the ship, but with the plus and minus keys, you can increase and decrease your speed. You can also come to a complete halt, as you can see by this debris or whatever flying around. But we have to reach the first nav point, and already there are the first enemies. So pressing T to target an enemy, and then L to lock the target, whatever this does, I have no idea. And you're actually flying with the mouse. It works rather well. Yes. And what can I say? The game actually works just as you would expect. And you can do a lot of stuff. I'm pressing C now to talk to Spirit, my wingman, and I'll tell her to break an attack, and she'll do that now. At the same time, I'm taking a lot of damage because we're actually fighting against, I think, 3 enemies at once to target a new enemy. Yeah, the graphics are really not that great if you go anywhere near the enemy. Also, there is crash damage in this game, which is a bit unfair, I would say, because the enemies are just 2D sprites and you cannot really see where they are going and where you are going. So it looks like Spirit killed 2 of the enemies and the last one just disappeared. I have no idea what just happened. But there's one thing I learned very quickly in this game. If you have no idea where you're going and there are no enemies nearby, press A for autopilot and it will somehow magically take you to the next nav point. Yeah, you can see, I think I understand why this game was really groundbreaking at his time, but not anymore really, isn't it? So, I mean, it controls really nice with the mouse. I really like the setup that they got going here. If you keep the right mouse button pressed and turn the mouse to the right or to the left, you can see you can actually fly into an asteroid and die a horrible space death. And as great as this scene is, this is actually not what I wanted to do. This is the exact same part at which I've died several times. Yes. Attention! Farewell, Raven. You'll be missed. And I really like this scene, but I did not want to see it again because I'm not sure. I mean, you can tell me what you want, but I did not see the asteroid coming. And I have been flying at maximum standard speed, but there's also the afterburner, which I did not engage because I knew that there was an asteroid field coming up. And oh well, what can I say? Let's try again, shall we? In the distant future there are many asteroid fields, so we have to wake Private Raven again to load the game and listen to the commander again. But no, we're not going to do that. Let's try it again. Maybe the enemies won't disappear on us. Yes, I like the music, but I think it's a bit loud right now. I guess it's going to go away. So you can maybe hear and see at the left hand side of the screen near the middle, this is the speed that we're actually flying, and if I engage the afterburner we're going really quick, but I did not do that in the asteroid field. Whatever. So I'm not quite sure if this game, I mean, it is absolutely possible that the game does have some bugs when you cannot do anything about it. Maybe it's just has something to do with it running in the DOS box. Maybe it's just the game itself. I don't know. But I guess there's that the enemies disappeared didn't really seem normal to me. But we'll see. I actually launched a missile, but sometimes you can see the missile chasing the enemy and sometimes you don't. But we destroyed our first enemy. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if you're going to see this in a video, but the frame rate is also tanking a lot in this very old game. So emulation is actually a lot harder than you might think. And it's not perfect, not at all. But again, I did not play this version or this Wing Commander when I was a kid. Maybe this game just always ran like a potato. But yeah. I haven't talked about the enemies as of yet. You may have noticed that they're called Kilrathi, and maybe you've seen a short glimpse of them at the lower right hand side of the screen. The Kilrathi are actually giant cats. You can really imagine them like the Khajiit in the Elder Scrolls games. Let's already near. Oh, okay, there's the white nav pointing. I wanted to engage the autopilot. So they're actually big space cats, and they are the enemies. This is I wanted to play the first Wing Commander to find out where they're coming from and find out more about their culture, but as you've seen, the game doesn't tell you anything about them, at least not in the first mission. It's just that they have advanced space technology and are really out to destroy humanity. As far as I noticed, oh yes, this is the asteroid field again. Oh god, wish me luck. I'm flying again at maximum normal speed, but I will not engage the booster. I will not do that. Nope, no. What was I I wanted to tell you about the Kilrathi. I have actually started Wing Commander 3 and saw a very laughable depiction of a Kilrathi warrior. They do not look that intimidating, but it's still a bit cool, I guess, because I don't know any space world that has space cats in them. I really like the idea, and they actually seem to be a bit like the Klingons from Star Trek, because they really enjoy fighting, and they have this honor system, and people who fight and can defend themselves are highly esteemed in the Kilrathi society. But cowards and people who don't fight are not really, they don't care for those people. But that's all I know about the Kilrathi. Come here. I launched another missile, but I did. There's the rocket, but I should probably not charge into my own rocket, which is, I guess it's possible in this game. I think this game is a bit of an asshole. Your skill is obvious. I bow to your talent. Thank you, Spirit. But there's another. Oh God, Spirit. Attack my target and do not fly into my target and crash and die a horrible death, please. So I'm really torn in two by this game because you see that it's really old, but still there's some joy to be had here because controls are it works. It just works. And what really gets me is that there's this immersion effect. I mean, there's not much going on. You have this bluish background. Sometimes you see Earth or some other planet and a bit of stars, but this is really nothing. You could paint that in MS Paint. Let's be totally honest here. But still it works. You feel like you're flying in space. The immersion is there, even with 12 pixels on the screen. But still there's some frustration because, as you can see, you cannot really tell which direction an enemy ship is flying, and the action is really quick for a game that cannot really, because of the technical limitations, tell you that much about the enemy and about the dogfight you're engaged in. You always have to guess, okay, in which direction is my enemy flying, when is he changing direction. I cannot really tell, but because there are just a couple of sprites for the enemy ship. So it's yeah, dogfights are much more challenging than you would imagine, even though the game itself is kept relatively simple. I also, where's Spirit and why is she not helping me? So I just taunted the enemy, which I don't know if that does anything. Probably just makes them more angry. And oh God, I really want to survive this, but I cannot. So I hit him once, but so what up? Where's my wingman? Why is he not helping? Or she rather? Why is she not helping me? I really like that your first wingman, and probably one of the coolest ones, is a woman. I mean, this game, as I harped on for every 2 minutes now, the game is super old, but well, it has women that are not that don't have to be rescued. They can find for themselves. So this is I think Chris Roberts really knows what he's doing. So if you didn't know, the guy who made this game, not single-handedly but mostly, is Chris Roberts, and Chris Roberts is also, of course, the guy behind Star Citizen, which is kind of a not really Wing Commander, but you will definitely see that there's a lot of Wing Commander essence in Star Citizen. But that's all I'm going to say about Star Citizen right now, because I could harp on about that game forever in this video. So, come on. I don't have any rockets anymore, which is really unfortunate, because it will not make this fight any easier. Wonder if I should just... look, I'm going to fly straight in a line now to get some distance between me and the enemy. And now you see there he is very small. And now I can actually get some shots off and kill him, kill him, kill the cat, kill the cat. It's not working. Kill the cat, kill the cat, kill the cat. Die, cat. Yes, yes. Autopilot. Oh God, please no. Please don't give me any more enemies, because this was hard as balls. I'm pretty sure there's another asteroid field coming. You can actually... oh god, there was the asteroid field. I saw it. Not flying at full speed. I'm not doing that again. Nope. We're nearly home. I have not finished this mission. I've actually managed to get through the second asteroid field, and I think after that there's not much coming. I think there are no more enemies coming now. But if when we survive this asteroid field, we have to actually dock at the what was it called? The Claw, our space carrier again. And I have no idea how to dock there. I think you have to communicate with the Claw and ask for landing permission, and then you have to fly from a specific direction towards that ship, and maybe not at full speed. Probably not at full speed. Sounds not like a good plan. Oh, here we are. There are two allies at the right side, and I think the blue thing is the Claw. But yeah, how the hell do I dock here? Let me try targeting the Tiger's Claw. C. Request landing. Raven, you are clear to land. This is cool. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, let's turn. And let's decrease speed to 100. And it worked! We landed! Woo! Awesome! This is the first time that I finished this mission. Yes! And you can see that our ship actually took a bit of damage. Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir. Yeah, it actually did. It actually did. And this was just the first mission. Mission debriefing. 0127 hours. Welcome back, Raven. Looks like you survived your first trip out. Yeah, barely. After dying once. He is a very able pilot, Commander. It is an honor to fly on his wing, says Spirit with manly voice. That's high praise coming from Spirit. You should be proud, Raven. Oh yes, I'm certainly proud. In any case, you flew well out there. I've reviewed the mission report from your flight recorder. Okay. So you noticed that I almost died in the asteroid field. Let's go over the mission report. You got 4 of the hairballs, Raven. I killed 4? Wow. I counted 2, but... okay, and 1 Kilrathi for Spirit. Oh, okay, what? She killed 1 and I killed 4. Well, okay. I'll take it. Yes? It's cool. I like this. I enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna play a bit more of this. This will be it for this video, so thanks for watching. I'm thinking about making a video for the next Wing Commander games. As I said, I do have Wing Commander 2 and 3 going on this account here. Wing Commander 2 is a little bit, or not a little bit, it is pretty much exactly like this, what we've just played, but just more missions. And I think there's voice acting in the second one, but still it's a pixel game. And Wing Commander 3 might be interesting on YouTube because of the full motion actor scenes in it, but I don't care about that. So you know me, I do tend to let a lot of time go by during videos because I'm a lazy bastard and I'm not doing these videos as often as I would like to do them. But if I'm going to do the other videos, yeah, you can expect Wing Commander 2 and 3 a short let's play first look, and maybe we'll also revisit the hangar from Star Citizen, because I just today found out that there is a program that lets you change the ships and the hangars. So even though I do not officially own other ships on Star Citizen and other hangars, you can still visit them and enter other ships. So yeah, maybe that is video worthy, but we'll see. Leave a comment if you have any idea what you want to see next. I would actually be happy to do something that you guys want to see. So if you have any specific games you want to see me play, and I do have them, I'll do that. So anyways, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and see you again next time.